family, you know what it is. It's your boy Twin. Well, I am back with another video reaction today. I will be reacting to SEAL Team Rescues Jessica Buchanan, if I'm not mistaken that word. But stuff like this, I have to get ready for stuff like this because, like, to be honest, it'd be devastating to hear what this and that happened to that person, but it's like a lot of you people gave me a background on her because I never heard of her before, like being in this situation. And I guess it was in Somalia or something. She was held captive. But I just have to hold a lot of things because, man, it's just so sad and just to hear it. And then she talks about her story, what she's going through, and she was in so much like pain, we were just eating her inside, man. But we're gonna get right into it. But before I click on this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to not miss a load. I post my social media site will be in the description down below, and this actual video will be in the description down below. And make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram, Twin Real World, YouTube. We're on the road to 20K, but enough is said. Let's just get to this here video without further ado.
We begin with the rescue of Jessica Buchanan. It is the story of a secret mission by SEAL Team 6 that few people had heard about until we first reported the story last year. On a January night in 2012, members of SEAL Team 6 jumped from a plane into the skies of Somalia. Jessica Buchanan was being held hostage, and the SEALs were descending just in time.
Man, I wonder what pain she was going through at that time, man. Like, if she felt like she was going to die at that very moment, because, like, when you held captive, you don't know what to think. When you held hostage like that, you just don't know. So you don't know if you're going to be killed, tortured, or whatever. Like, it freaks your mind out.
Buchanan was a humanitarian aid worker who had come to help children in one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Hers was an ordeal that ended in a flash of violence, but had begun 93...
See, she wouldn't even know that anyway, because if she's a humanitarian just taking care of these kids, she don't know. But even though she probably knew it was a bad place to be at, but she didn't know it was probably going to be her, being held hostage or whatever, man. It's just crazy, man. Like, you taking your life at risk right now with bad situations like this, though. It's crazy.
Days earlier, when her car was stopped by bandits in a place she calls hell.
Damn.
We stopped very abruptly, like so abruptly that I felt like everybody just fall forward. And then I start hearing all of this pounding on the windows and the windshield and all this shouting in Somali. And there's a man standing there screaming, and he has an AK-47 and he's shouting and he's pointing it at us. And then he climbs into the car next to me and he points an AK in my face. And they're hyped up like they're on speed.
When you have an AK pointed in your face, like, that's make you right there, you pause right there because you don't know what to do at this point. And now they having you get out the car and you don't know, like, if you gonna get robbed, or they just searching, they just gonna rob you and just leave you alone. That's it. But she got held hostage. Like, that is terrible, man.
All of a sudden we just take off. The driver just takes off and we just start slamming all over the place down these camel tracks.
What did you think they were going to do?
I figured they were going to rape me and then kill me.
Jessica Buchanan was facing the end at the end of the earth. Somalia, on the farthest tip of Africa, is war-torn and lawless. Militias battle over an unforgiving land.
And I didn't even know Somalia was that savage like that, to be honest. I thought it would be a cool place to, like, visit, especially if you going on this, like, tour guide and doing this safari, just traveling around, see some animals, see a few kids that you just talked, well, if some knows some English or whatever, but hey, it's just a terrible feeling, man.
Saw while covering a famine there in 2011. It was the same year that Buchanan was with a Danish charity teaching children how to avoid landmines. On October 25th, her car was hijacked.
Okay,
Wow.
this is it. Like, I'm bracing myself to be shot in the back of the head. And I think that there's mercy in the fact that maybe they're not going to rape me first, but that it's just going to be quick. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden somebody shouts from behind us, "Sleep." And I'm thinking, oh my God, I didn't hear that correctly, did I? He just said sleep.
She collapsed, slept through the night, and the next morning was met by the man who led the bandits.
Oh man, that is crazy, man. And I know that was kind of like messing her up inside of her mind. Like, damn, I am really going to get killed. I'm going to get raped. You know, I don't know what to do. After this, I hope they let me go. She just trying to figure out a way how to hold all of this, you know.
And we ask him, "Are you going to kill us? Is that why we're here?" He says, no. Money. We just want money.
How much were they asking for?
They started out at $45 million.
They thought you were pretty valuable.
I guess so.
The bandits used her...
Dang, that's crazy. All they just wanted was some money. So $45 million, man, and that lets you know they are so poor. Like, you know, the life that they live in is like nothing but dirty water. They putting their feet on rocks or dirt, and it's just crazy, man, how this country is all messed up because they so poor. So they felt like she was a luxury woman, and they felt like she had money, and that's what they wanted. Hey, it's crazy. But these probably the type of people that probably video record and tell them, yeah, we want money. If you don't give us money, we're going to kill her. Like, they probably them type assassins anyway, man.
Phone to call her husband, Eric Landemam. The two had married on an African beach 2 years before. But his number and the numbers of Buchanan's family had all been disconnected.
Damn.
It was part of the charity's emergency plan. The one number that worked was her Nairobi office with a hostage negotiator standing by. And so began months of talks.
Wow.
Where did they keep you? Day in, day out?
Under trees.
Damn, on the trees, bro.
And outside.
You were outdoors for 93 days?
Yeah, and in the night.
93 days. Like, what in the world? Outside, under trees, 93 days. That's crazy. How can you survive, man? And that heat, that dust falling all on you, like, it just, damn, man, that is hurt. I know it's hurting her, man. Even tell her story, and she trying to hold everything in to not cry. Like, I know it's devastating for her.
They forced us to sleep out in the open.
You and Paul came up with nicknames for a lot of the people who were keeping you. That's one of the ways you kept yourself occupied.
We did.
The 10-year-old boy?
Crack baby.
Damn.
He was cracked out all the time. He was chewing cot, and he had 2 black holes for eyes.
Damn.
There was nothing inside.
Wow.
This is one of the camps where she was held. The bandits hit her, pointed their guns at her, and put a knife to her throat. But it would...
Look at that. You see how that look? Who wanted to, like, be there for 93 days like that, man? Sleeping on dirt. You dirty, you itchy, no bath, no nothing. You just held hostage. Trash, you see? Nothing but, like, unsanitary, like, you know, telling you.
Exposure that took a toll. She lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
After 3 weeks, the bandits made a video to prove that she was alive. Have you seen the video?
I have.
Paul and myself, Jessica, we are safe and we are alive.
I can tell I'm starting to lose hope at that point.
Wow.
But hope would have to last for 2 more months. As the many weeks went by, did you think the American government's watching me, they know where I am, and somebody's going to get me out of here?
You know,
Why?
because I'm just an aid worker.
You didn't imagine that the President of the United States knew your name.
Never. Never in a million years.
After
And
3
you can hear the way how she's saying that because, like, she's not in the political field anyway. Like, she's a humanitarian that's just keeping these kids off of landmines. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she don't know. At this point, she's just thinking, yeah, I'ma just be here, like, forever. They gonna kill me at some point. Like, they recording the video. She wouldn't know that it was gonna come to them to see this, you know? That's in her mind.
months in the desert, Buchanan had a serious urinary tract infection.
Ooh.
And in a final call to the hostage negotiator, she said this.
I'd become so ill that I couldn't stand up. I couldn't walk. So I was in so much pain. And I said, I think I have a kidney infection.
Dang,
And I
man.
started to cry and I said, I'm afraid I'm going to die out here.
When that call was received here in Nairobi, it set off a chain of events that led all the way to the Oval Office. The FBI and the military consulted doctors who said that if Jessica had a kidney infection, she might have just 2 weeks to live. That was transmitted to the president, who was also informed that in just a few days...
And you know that, like, that's like a fatality right there if you ever had stuff like that. If I can say, if she ever been there longer than 93 days, I think she would have died, man. I'm not even going to kid you not. She would have died if she stayed any longer. But, damn, man, that is terrible, having an affection like that. Oh, man.
There would be a new moon, perfect darkness for a SEAL team rescue. Jessica Buchanan had chosen a star in the Somali sky to represent her mother, who had passed away a year before. She spoke to it every night, and with no moon, it was especially bright on January 25th. What did you say that night?
Please tell God that I need some help. We need to get out of here.
You couldn't have known that that prayer would be answered that night.
I had no idea.
She was on a mat trying to sleep when she heard a faint scratching noise. One of the bandits she nicknamed Helper heard it too.
And I see this look of just sheer terror on Helper's face. And then all of a sudden, it's just this eruption of gunfire. And I think, okay, well, this is it. This really is truly the end.
Man, and you heard gunshots. But I think that was a SEAL team that she probably saying, like, they probably, like, already got there, you know, after they got that message to them and they brought the SEAL team to go ahead and try to shoot the motherfuckers, man. Like, just crazy. Man.
And I cover up with my blanket again and I just start saying, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I just remember thinking, or maybe I'm saying out loud, like, I cannot survive this.
She thought she was being taken by a rival group, maybe Al-Shabaab, Islamic extremists who would surely kill her.
And then all of a sudden, I feel all these hands on me, roughly grabbing at me. And I try to protect myself. And I pull the blanket closer on top of me, and then I hear my name. But it's not a Somali accent. It's an American accent.
Oh, I just knew it, man. Like, I knew it. Like, it's just crazy, man. I just knew this, man. I knew that they just came out the get-go and just try to get that person that they love most. You know, they got to get their American people, man. You know, it's just crazy how this thing goes, like, with us as minorities, that, like, we can't even do our job. Like, she was doing a job that she loved, like, and then she just held hostage. Damn.
And I can't compute, like, I can't understand that somebody with an American accent knows my name. And they say, Jessica, we're with the American military. We're here to take you home, and you're safe. And they pull the blanket down from my face, and all I see is black masks, black sky, and all I can say over and over is, "You're American. You're American. I don't understand. You're Americans." Thinking.
You could tell that she's speechless, man. Like, at that very point, once they said, "Yeah, we are American," she like, "Americans? Are you really Americans?" She would never thought that somebody would save her. She would have thought she was be there forever. Nobody would not be there for her. That nobody would not save her. Nobody. She was just thinking, my time is up and this is coming.
To get here. And I'm still alive. And they ask me where my shoes are, and I don't know. And one of them picks me up and starts running. He runs for several minutes and puts me down on the ground. And then they identify themselves, and that they knew I was very sick. And they have medicine, they have water, they have food, and they've come to take me home.
That's right.
At one point, I think they thought they heard something, or I don't know. This group of men who's risked their life for me already asks me to lie down on the ground because they're concerned that there might be someone out there, and then they make a circle around me, and then they lie down on top of me.
You know, that's what they have to do, because that's their job, because a hostage, that's their responsibility for them to protect you so they can take these motherfuckers out, excuse my French, and just get this job done and take her back home. That's what they're supposed to do.
To protect me.
That's right.
And we lay like that until the helicopters come in.
When all of those SEALs laid down on top of you, you were the most important thing in the world to them.
It's really hard to comprehend.
They were going to take a bullet for you.
And they're so kind, and they're so gentle, and they are trying to assist me to get to the helicopter. But I think I've been out here for months. I can run to this helicopter myself, and so I just break away and I just take off running through the scrub, through the bush, and I throw myself onto that helicopter and push myself up against the wall. And I don't start breathing until we actually lift up off the ground.
And man, that's like, for her, it was a sense of relief when she knew that these guys, the SEAL team, was gonna save her life. And she just knew that she was gonna, like, go ahead and be safe. She's okay. She's gonna go ahead and run to there herself. And it's just a relief. But, you know, this gonna traumatize her forever. Like, forever. It doesn't matter what age she is, man. It's traumatizing, man.
They hand me an American flag that's folded.
What did you think of that?
I just started to cry. At that point in time, I have never in my life been so proud and so very happy to be an American.
The SEALs left on other helicopters. She didn't see their faces, didn't hear their names. They appeared, and they were gone. The only thing left in the camp were 9 dead bandits.
9 dead bandits. Well, that's what you get when you try to get money from the hostage. You did all of that for nothing. And now you got these men that accomplished their mission to rescue Jessica Buchanan. That's crazy, man. That's why I think it's very important to do the national anthem, because you gotta look at it, man. Soldiers fight for their country every single day. all over again, man. Like, it just, you gotta be thankful for that, man. Without them, it's no telling what we're gonna be. We probably be slaves, man. You never know. But you gotta always love what you got until it's gone, man. But if you guys enjoyed this here video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, because you already know this channel also lit, man. Make sure you guys comment down below to send me more videos like this, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twin Real World, YouTube, man. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.